in the 50s. My father went to school in London in the Imperial College of Science and Technology.
He always knew he wanted to be an entrepreneur, but he knew that education was paramount in getting there.
It was a professor of mine who was teaching physics. And during the course, he said, light travels in straight lines. And I thought about that a little bit and decided that he was wrong. And so that became the mission of my life.
So he got his PhD and did his thesis on fiber optics.
There are three technologies that revolutionized communications. One of those was digitization. The second, wireless, so using radio frequency to communicate over long distances. And the third was fiber optics. Narinder published the seminal paper with a colleague at Imperial College when he was a PhD student on fiber optics. And from there, he really engineered that technology.
If you take a rod of glass, transparent glass, and from the end you send the light in it, even though the rod is bent, it still gets transmitted to the other end.
He knew he wanted to start a company. He knew he wanted to be an entrepreneur. He was more interested in building an enterprise, something that could change the world. So he made a phone call to Bank of America. Well, they had a meeting set up. They sat together and they said, let's start this fiber optic company called Optics Technology Incorporated. And that is how we ended up here. My sister and I, my mother and my father moved to California.
Our other choice was going to Boston. But I had a strong feeling in favor of Silicon Valley. Large number of people from different parts of the world. People love entrepreneurs.
But our parents made us feel proud of our heritage. My father wore his turban proudly and unapologetically. There is no way my brother or I could even touch what my father and mother have done together. And mind you, Mom was behind Dad every step of the way, so let's not forget that.
He was a great role model. He showed us how important it was to be athletic, take care of our health, because he did that himself and demonstrated that with my mother every morning. You'd see them working out. He was a guy that was incredibly full of ideas, and nothing could stop those ideas from flowing. They were infectious ideas.
My father was an incredible, joyful entrepreneur, visionary leader with an insatiable curiosity for knowledge, for culture, art, traveling, politics, tequila. He loved life. He was in his 30s when he started the Sikh Foundation.
Please take a moment to visualize America 50 years ago in 1967. The Vietnam War continues and peace rallies intensify. The summer of love. The first Super Bowl is played. The Silicon Valley itself was a very different place than the multicultural landscape of today, with the nearest Gurdwara almost 100 miles away in Stockton. Amidst such an American landscape, Dr. Narinder Singh Kapany and his beautiful wife, Satinder Kaur, established the Sikh Foundation on December 29, 1967.
It's sort of fascinating to look at where the Sikhs were 50 years ago in America. And now you find Sikhs in every walk of American life. They are in agriculture, in academia, in medicine, in business, in venture capital, everyone, and doing extremely well. And the Sikhs have worked individually, collectively, through gurdwaras, through foundations, and through other efforts to let the world know what our culture, our custom, and our religion really means.
We were in the United States of America that had very little awareness of the Sikh religion, history, and culture. He loved that part of himself.
The way I look at it is that he wanted to give back to his religion. He never shed his turban or his culture, but in a sense, he took the light that he brought in fiber optics and shed light onto the Sikh world.
I think taking your scientific ideas into areas that were not there before, or your cultural ideas that were going in a direction that's something different. It's fun doing that, yeah. But I don't want to say it's been easy. Not everything requires effort, a lot of effort.